Hello Virgo, welcome to your reading. My name's Mary Kelly. This is a general reading for October for Virgo, Sun sign, Ascendant, Venus and Moon sign. I'm using the Troth cards in the reading. I have shuffled the Wisdom of the Oracle, and the Oracle card Unfinished Symphony jumped out of the pack for you, Virgo, while I was focusing on you. I will interpret the Oracle card at the end of the reading, and then it will make a lot more sense. So, messages and information for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus and Ascendant. Messages and information for Virgo for October. General reading. Virgo. Messages and information for Virgo. Messages and information for Virgo. Right, okay. Messages and information for Virgo. Virgo, I feel at the moment you're feeling a bit isolated. I don't know whether you've chosen to retreat a little bit and step back from people or circumstances in your life, or whether this is kind of forced upon you from outside influences. I will give you a lot more information about that, but I need to get more cards, more information. Bear with me. Okay. Okay. Right, okay, there's also I'm picking up on a situation of delay. It feels as though there's something that you would like to change, but there's either a lack of ability or opportunity to change the circumstances, Virgo, in the way that you would like to. I do want to say it's a temporary situation. I feel you need to get through October, November and into early December before this changes in the way that you want it to. As I say, I will give you a lot more information when I get into the reading. Right, good. So, okay, messages and information for Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Virgo. Oh, that's it. Great. Okay. Okay. So, out of 10 cards, you have 4 major arcana cards. So I would say that the circumstances that are going on at the moment for you, Virgo, this is taking up a lot of your emotional energy. Okay, so as I say, you've got the Hermit, and the Hermit's a very spiritual energy. It's about stepping back, retreating, as I say, meditating, contemplating, considering your position, having a very important choice or decision to make. Either way you choose, this is not just something that will affect you in the next few weeks or during October. This decision will have long-term implications in your life. So it's very important you make the right choice for you. Don't allow anybody else to influence you. The only influence that I would take at this time is through meditation. Ask your spirit guide to draw close. And I know, you know, a lot of you are very spiritual people. You're probably already aware that your spirit guide is a companion to your soul and spirit, and probably has been through many incarnations, and along with your guardian angel, are there to protect and guide you. They know your life purpose. They know the reason for your current circumstances, what's going on. They can give you guidance and advice whenever you ask for it. But you have to ask. They cannot interfere with your free will. So when you meditate, or even just sit quietly, focus on the subject, the circumstances that are uppermost in your mind right now. Pass the problem over to your guide. Ask for the answers. You will either find yourself put in the right place at the right time to have a lot of revealing information which will give you clarity. Equally, you could have a series of coincidences that guide you in the right direction. Vivid dreams and eureka moments, sudden flash of inspiration as well. So there's many ways your guide will give you the information and answers you seek, but you just have to ask. And as soon as you ask, you receive. And this is giving me more information about what you're focused on. The Judgment card is the end of a chapter, not a wrench, a gradual progression of events. So it's a time when you feel hand on heart that you've done the best you could have done under the circumstances, and probably feel, when you look back at events, that if something's gone wrong or not gone to plan, then it wasn't down to you, that you really put the effort in. So the Judgment card can actually tie in, although in this pack it's the Eon, to me it's the Judgment card. And so it is an end of a chapter. You can find yourself seeking the messages, the advice, the guidance as to how to break the chains from a situation which has come to an end. And when I say break the chains, I mean the card that you have, the Oracle card, Unfinished Symphony. This can often be where there's a lack of closure in a situation, that there is an ending, possibly where you are still in love or have feelings of love and affection for somebody, but actually it's not going to plan, or you feel that it's either coming to an end or there needs to be a new beginning, because every ending leads to a new beginning. There is no death, because you move into the spirit world and after that you move on to the next life. So as I say, the Judgment card is a new chapter, really. So you're coming to the end of a chapter. You're not sure whether you can have a new chapter with somebody where maybe there's a lack of communication at the moment. You're not sure about how they feel. There's a lack of closure with regard to a situation. So important choices and decisions about a new chapter of your life. Okay. So I mentioned to you a little bit earlier about a situation where there are delays. So this is beyond your control at the moment, Virgo. Nothing really much you can do to change your circumstances. There could be somebody else that's got barriers up to you, either protecting themselves or feeling slightly wounded from a situation, or this could be you, Virgo, feeling wounded, needing time, as I say, stepping back from a situation to have time to get clear about how you feel and what you want. And underneath the Nine of Wands, you've got the Princess of Wands. So the Princess of Wands is your feelings and emotions. There can be a sense of rejection, frustration. Wand energy, although you're, the Virgo, it may be you've got fire in your natal chart, which can make you a little bit impatient when you want something to change and it's not changing. But maybe if there is someone that's not communicating with you at the moment, that can be very frustrating and make you feel really rejected. So rather than stay in that energy, sometimes we need to reach out. We can be very stubborn and we can say, it's not for me to do, it's up to them. But sometimes if you really need closure, if you reach out and say, look, let's meet, let's just talk, sometimes that can be a really good thing for you, because otherwise that energy will drain you. Okay. And the energy for the next couple of weeks ahead is the Emperor. Again, fiery energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The Emperor is 4 kings rolled into one. So this is certainly for a woman's reading, it's a man that ticks all the boxes. Someone that's everything she's looking for in a partner and so much more. For a man, equally, this card would represent a female that does the same, ticks all the boxes. So, the Emperor is somebody that likes their independence. They will stand by and support you and encourage you in whatever you want to do, Virgo. But this is a person that, may have a lot of priorities of their own. The Emperor is usually a successful person who's hardworking and, yeah. Okay, and underneath the Emperor, so this person, whoever they are, male or female, is definitely very important to you, and you feel you'd like this to work with this person. But underneath this card, to give more information, you've got the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is sadness, loss. So this could be an outpouring of feeling and emotion that you're feeling right now. It can also be the Emperor's feelings, so the other person or your person that you're focused on. Now, this energy is when somebody feels they're worried about what they've got to lose rather than what they've got to gain. And that can get in the way of a relationship blossoming or moving forward. And this person's independent. So maybe they are worried, if you want a new chapter and you want a relationship to move forward, maybe they're worried about losing their independence and their freedom. Maybe there could have been a relationship in their past that really hurt them, and there was sadness and loss, and they are guarded against getting too emotionally involved. So this man or woman can tick all the boxes, be everything you're looking for in a partner, but until they heal these emotions, they're avoiding commitment or avoiding settling. And because of that, you find yourself in a position where you've got to make a choice or decision with the judgment whether to walk away completely or hope for a new chapter with this person. But until you talk, you're not going to know. So, this is background information, events leading up to where you are now. It can be very recent energies, but it can certainly stretch back over the last few months, even up to 6 months maximum. But as I say, it can be recent energies, the last few weeks or so. The Hanged Man is saying that you have made sacrifices. You've done without, either for this relationship, or you've made sacrifices to be with this person. And that's impacted on other people in your life, family members maybe. Or it could just be that you feel this whole situation is beyond your control, that there's nothing you can do to change the circumstances. So you're waiting for this person to make changes. So that tells me you've been waiting quite a long time for things to change. So the energy of this reading seems to be that you've met somebody that ticks all the boxes for you, is everything you're looking for. You want stability and security and a commitment and a long-term future. But the person that you've met doesn't seem to be ready to commit or want that kind of future yet until they heal the wounds. So equally, the Hanged Man can be inner growth and spiritual growth. And it can be that this person may grow spiritually through their relationship with you. They may heal these wounds, but they may just need a bit more time. So this shows you waiting. You're not going to wait indefinitely, Virgo. You're not going to hang around waiting for the rest of your days on this person. There is definitely a time limit, but I sense you're not there yet. You're not quite yet ready to let go of this. Next to the Hanged Man is the Two of Swords. Oh, this is interesting. Remember I said just now that there's a need for communication, and you've been waiting for communication. This is one of those really important conversations that you have where you need to sit down and tell this person after a lot of thought. And remember I said, stepping back, thinking about the future, thinking about what you really want. So to sit down and tell this person that's really important to you, the Emperor, what you want for the future, and be really clear about it. Don't just say you want what they want and make sacrifices, because that won't make you happy, but to actually be really clear and find out what they want. If you want the same things, you can set goals, you can make plans. At least you know you're heading in the right direction. Even it may not work, but at least you know you want the same things, and you can enjoy it while it lasts. But sometimes that conversation, which is really difficult, can actually turn out to be really clear that the other person doesn't want what you want. They don't want that settled relationship or commitment. And if that's the case, then this is why you then need to let go. The Hangman is releasing yourself from a situation that's been stuck. So the cards underneath, the card underneath the Hanged Man is the Nine of Discs. Okay, this is really interesting. With that Oracle card, when you can have closure with one person, you can truly let it go, and then real love will come into your life. And the Nine of Discs is a new door opening for you, an opportunity. And this is an opportunity for abundance to come into your life, not just an abundant energy of love and happiness, but wealth as well. So sometimes by actually letting go of something which is not quite the right fit, it's like a piece of a puzzle. You don't quite fit together. When you let go of that, something even better can come along that fits perfectly and brings you what you really need in your life. And then under the Two of Swords, you've got the Ace of Discs. So there's definitely a new beginning coming along. For some of you, the conversation will be that you want the same things and you can move forward towards a happy future together. For some of you, the message is going to be that it's not that person, but then the universe and divine energy will provide you with someone even better that fits better. So the Ace of Discs is, again, like the Nine, this is opportunity for new beginnings, something solid, something lasting, because discs are earth energy. And as a Virgo, whether it's sun sign or ascendant sign, moon or Venus, you need stability, and this is coming in for you. Okay. So that takes me to the Oracle card, Unfinished Symphony. So, as I say, this is when you have still feelings of love for somebody, but a relationship may have either been up in the air or nearly at an end, or you're unsure how to handle things or what to do. So it's about getting closure, really, tying up the loose ends. As I say, you know, if you meet up and talk things through with someone and find out that, you know, no, they don't want what you want, then you are free. You can really release yourself from the situation, move on, and that blessing of new love coming into your life. And moving on is really difficult when that love lingers. So when you do talk things through and you get that clarity, it's much easier to close the door. Or if you're not going to close the door, if you do want those new things together, then love can blossom within an existing relationship. So, you know, that does take me back to the Hermit, which is a very important decision between either two people or two futures, two relationships, and the Judgment card. You know, this could be the end of a chapter with a current person, or it could be after this important communication that this is a new chapter with the same person. And really, Virgo, that's your free will, that's your decision. But within the reading, it shows that the possibilities are there either way. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed your reading. I will be putting up more readings for Virgo. So please subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll get a heads up when that's published. If you do like the reading, please press the like button, or like it. Oh dear. And please share with friends and maybe on social media. That would be great. Okay. In the future, if you haven't seen my introduction video, which tells you a bit more about the reason for the channel and what I hope to achieve and where this is going, if you do get a chance, click on my channel and read the introduction, look at the introduction video, or read the about page. That'd be great. Okay, so I'll say bye for now, and God bless. Much love to you, Virgo.